成果の行く末を共に見守らせてください。
Hey, how's it going? Lad here. The next memory traveler is upon us, right after the next. Rondo. He is a light warrior with abilities that let him deal piercing damage to enemies that are also weak to light. He's a good unit to add to your roster if you're missing a strong light warrior. Let's go ahead and check out his cat. Voice actor like always. This voice actor has the main character voice in him, Kajiyuki. He voices a lot of anime protagonists from big name animes. The ones that I know about are Nishikata from Teasing Master Takagi-san, Todoroki from My Hero Academia, and Sonic from One Punch Man. It's always great to see the person who's beyond the voice. Pretty awesome. Anyways, onto Rondo's skills. He has a 4-hit single target sword damage that does piercing damage to light, and the damage scaled with that is his physical attack, and then he has 1-hit single target sword damage attack, won't save 230, and it recovers 1 BP, but again, piercing damage to light, and then he has a 3-hit AoE attack, and at max BP, it becomes 5 attacks, won't save 80, and this again also does piercing damage to light, and then for his nuke, he has a 1-hit single target sword damage attack, won't save 260, and at max BP, it's always gonna crit, and again, piercing damage to light. For his ultimate, he has a 1-hit single target sword damage attack, won't save 500 level 1, and 600 level 10. It also recovers 3 BP for him for 4 turns. And again, this deals piercing damage to light. For his notable support skills, he has a self-SP recovery, 10% of his max SP, and it also increases his physical attack by 15% for 2 turns. And then his next ability, he has an AoE elemental defense and dark resist up for 2 turns. For his passives, he has a self 15% sword damage up, and at 50% HP or lower, he gets a HP regen, won't see him 90. And then he has a 10% in light resistance and 20 in dark. So looking at his stats, he is the 3rd strongest warrior, just behind Obrik and 2B. His stats otherwise are not too impressive. So, Shijipo, being the next memory traveler after Krauser, both of them are nice to have units. Comparing Krauser to Rondo, even though they are both different classes, Rondo has a bit more flexibility to him as he can cover both swords and light. Rondo's kit of being able to deal piercing damage to light is great, but that's all he has to offer. He reminds me of a better version of Lars that is light based. If you're free to play, continue to hold on to your rubies. And if you spend a bit on the game, perhaps only the first 2 temples. For myself, I'm probably only going to do the first 2 paid pulls to see if I get him, just like Krauser. He's good, but take into consideration that warriors are the most abundant in the game, and better light warriors are coming soon. Longevity, I can definitely see him being used in a light team. He will perform well with the upcoming light warriors that will be getting soon. His ultimate gives him BP recovery 3, so if you have his 3-hit ability that becomes 5 at max boost equipped, you'll be able to break multiple shields multiple times if you're up against multiple enemies. So let's go ahead and wrap this up. Character design, 4 out of 5. Rondo looks kinda rough. He looks like he hasn't slept in 8 days. Voice actor, 4.5 out of 5. Kajiyuki, pretty cool voice. Abilities, 3.9 out of 5. His piercing damage to light is pretty good, and he's more suited for a battle against a group of enemies. Longevity, 3.9 out of 5. I can definitely see him being used along with the light warriors in the future. Global buff, 0 out of 5. Time limited, yes, 0 out of 5. He's a memory traveler. Overall impression, 3.9 out of 5. He's not bad. If you had to choose between him and Krauser, I would definitely try to go for Rondo, just because he's able to do 2 in 1, which is piercing light damage. Anyways, to those who are pulling for Rondo for this update, good luck in your pulls. Again, I'm probably only going to do 2 pulls to see if I get him or not. Alright, well with that being said, like always, take care of yourselves, let out.